It seems unclear here when you say you've been underwhelmed. Are we underwhelmed because CL&P was trying to cut costs by not ordering all this extra help, or has the extra help been asked and is refusing to come, or are they just not available?
No, I think let's be very specific. We have had orders out for as much help as could be brought to the arena, and for whatever reason, and perhaps the deputy has correctly described that, for whatever reason the resources have not gotten here as quickly as CL&P or any of us, and certainly as fast as our citizenry would appreciate. It becomes more and more critical as every hour goes by, and I think with that, what we'll be in a position to do is to brief you later today on how many crews are specifically here and what the expectation is with respect to the arrival. However, having said that, each time that CL&P has been making an announcement based on the promises that have been made, fewer crews have actually gotten here within the time frame that's been described. So we will update you on that later today.
Well, Mr. Bryan, with the kinds of transmission lines as you described them being out, from your experience doing this around the country, how long does it take to get that kind of work done? I mean, there's nothing comparable to this, I realize, and it's not just Connecticut. I guess it's New York and New Jersey and Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. But is there anything that compares in how long it took, like after Katrina and those kinds of things, where all of these major assets were disconnected?
Again, I don't want to get into the business of your utility company because I have not seen the area. I don't know how much structural damage is done. That has a big part in this, whether it's just wires or it's actually towers that are having to be put up. But I can tell you in our experience in the South after hurricanes, the transmission grid can get up fairly quickly, often in less than a week, with the right number of folks and the right equipment. Now, I can't make that determination here. I wouldn't draw that I wouldn't draw that parallel yet, because I have not personally spoke to your utility company since I've been here. I just got here, and I have not seen the damaged infrastructure.
Well, then I'm a bit confused about this grandiose statement that this army of 6,000 people is coming to the region. Who are they, and how many of them are coming here, and what difference is it going to make to my life?
You know, that's exactly the question I asked about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, what's the answer?
And I think that the deputy is going to get us a breakdown in further detail as to what how many of those resources are actually headed to Connecticut versus headed to the region. As much as I love the people of Massachusetts, I love the people of Connecticut substantially more, and we've been underwhelmed so far with the delivery of crews.